lives as well, and they sought out a lot of feedback from the potential users of their app, and they did a lot of iterations and to really get the app that was most effective for the people that were using it. And so we have Taylor Cooke, and Taylor was actually a technical recruiter, and now he's a developer. Brian Gribbon comes from finance, and Lynn Navarro comes from health and social services. And so they've created WeeCare.
All right, how many folks have had a kid in daycare? All right. I have 2 in daycare right now, so basically my life outside of Momentum revolves around them and their school. Here's an example of the daily report that I received at the end of each day for my infant daughter. As you can see, it's fairly difficult to read. It can also contain errors or incomplete information. It's also, unfortunately, time-consuming for the teachers to complete as they juggle kids throughout the day. We decided to focus our app, WeeCare, on making the teachers' lives easier. In the process, we'll also help parents and guardians have a better picture of what happened during their child's day. Early in the process, we visited the daycare to speak directly with the teachers about what they would want in an app. As we built WeeCare, we regularly showed them our progress to make sure we were aligned with their expectations. We wanted to make sure to keep their goals top of mind and go to them quickly with any questions we may have along the way. We learned that we needed to have a fast website that was easy to use. We envisioned the teachers having tablets in the classrooms, so we made sure to optimize for mobile use. Big buttons were a must for teachers who may have to juggle multiple kids, or who may only have one free hand at a time. Teachers also asked for pictures on the buttons for any time a substitute teacher may be in for a change or feeding. They also requested visual indicators to be reminded when it was time for a change or feeding. The visual indicators also helped eliminate the need for a whiteboard in the classroom that needed to be constantly updated. Now I'll hand it off to Brian, and he'll walk you through logging in and using the app.
Thanks, Taylor. All right, so the general flow for the app is the teacher will get in the morning and go ahead and log in. So we've got Miss Linda logging in here. And that's going to redirect them to their classroom page. And this is going to list all the kids that are currently in their class. And then the idea is, as the parents drop their kids off, they can go ahead and check them in via the check-in button. And that's going to go ahead and log the attendance and record the start time, or when they were checked in. And at this point, it allows the teacher to start logging activities for the child. With regards to the design, we wanted to keep it really simple, clean, easy to use, with the idea being that, if there was a teacher or sub, they'd be able to pick it up and start using it right away. We know Miss Linda's busy enough, so we really didn't want to make it overly complicated. To achieve that, we just used a bunch of big buttons and some pop-up menus, so that way you don't have to iterate through too many pages to record the activities. One thing that was really important for our client and for ourselves was the safety and well-being of the children. In regards to food allergies, we really wanted to put it in a prominent place where it's easily recognizable and identifiable. So we put that right on our feeding activity page, right at the top in that red text, with the idea that a teacher or sub can quickly identify any potential food allergies. One of the other features we built was change and feeding notifications. So these are going to be 2-hour timers based on either when the child checks in or the last recorded feeding or change. And it's going to display 2 icons next to the child's picture right on that classroom page. The idea here is a teacher can kind of quickly scan her students and see any kids that might need some attention. We also built in nap timers. That way you can track children's naps and relay that information back to the parents. And we added some nice little Z notifications on the front. We thought it was kind of cute, and it serves as a reminder that the teacher will need to end that nap when that student wakes up. All right, so I'm going to kick it over to Lynn to explain the rest.
Thank you, Brian. Speaking of buttons, let me introduce you to the teacher-parent interface. The comments button, it serves as a tool of communication between the teacher and parents. Teachers can easily enter items that a child may need more of, like diapers, sunscreen, or clean clothes, which you always need, or simply They can relate to Ella's parents, in this case, that she found a shiny new rock on a treasure hunt in the playground today. Since the information here is stored immediately, we can display it in real time. WeeCare understands the busy life of parents and gives them an option to log in with their Google account so that they don't have to keep up with yet another login password. Once parents log in, they have the ability during the day to see what their child or children have been up to. Using Django user groups enabled us to provide permissions to a user depending on the group assigned. We tailored the views of the data based on these groups. As you have already seen, teachers only have access to the children in their own classrooms. This shows how a parent, a guardian, has access to their own children. And as we go on to the next slide, finally, with a click of a simple button, we can see Miss Linda can check out her child at the end of the day. We use SendGrid to automatically email the parents or guardians a complete summary for the day. And you can see in the email, the timestamp in the email is a checkout time, and all the activities are listed there. This interface supports the versatility and efficiency we wanted our users to experience throughout. Now, there are other daycare management apps out there, but what makes ours unique is that we took great care to listen to our client, and in 2 weeks, built and delivered a solution to their needs, an app that they're really excited about using. Thank you for listening, and we invite you to visit our table to find out more about WeeCare. Thank you.